will give you the victory. You don't have to put up with the junk that's going on in your life. You don't have to take what the devil dishes out. You can have the victory. It is possible. You can be free. You don't have to stay bound. You don't have to keep coming into service and going out and feeling nothing with all these walls that you put up. You can remove those walls, break out, let God break through, and then go out and fight and win the war. Hallelujah. You can do it. You can do it. You don't have to just keep going through things. You don't have to just endure, barely survive. You can fight. You can fight. You can have that miracle. Look at somebody and say, if you'll fight, God will give you the victory. If you will fight, God will give you the victory. If you will fight, God will give you the victory. Did you hear that? If you will fight. If you will fight, God will. Not maybe. Not you may see a lot of hard times. You may go down a few times. Well, yeah, you may, but it's not going to be like that. If you will fight with a determination and you stir up that spirit within you, that little fight that you got down in there, say, I'm not taking this, devil. I'm not taking it anymore. I don't care what you've done to me. I'm tired of your junk. I'm tired of the sleepless nights. I'm tired of the sickness. I'm tired of the confusion. I'm tired of the junk in my home. I want my peace. I want my joy, and I'm coming and getting it right now. You're done. Hallelujah, hallelujah. If you will fight, God will give the victory. What do we have that Shammah didn't? An army. Shammah was one. He was one man. Look around you. We have an army. We have an army of believers, and we can stand together. We have help. We have help. Brittany, I promise I'd use you if I ever did a thing, so come here. You volunteer. Don't even act that way. You have to be ready in season and out of season. Is that what I said yesterday? See, we have an army. So if we know somebody that's going through a battle, like Brittany, we're going to say she's going through a battle. And the devil just keeps on fighting her. And she's trying to fight, but she just can't make it. I'm going to push you down. Push down. Fall down. Fall down. No, she's okay. And when the enemy is attacking her and he's got her down like this, now as a friend, as a fellow soldier, as a fellow believer, as someone who cares about Brittany and who claims to love her and be her best friend, are we going to stand here and look at her and say, oh, you be all right? Have fun. See you somewhere later on. Are we going to do that? If you love someone, if you claim to be their friend, if you claim that you care about them, if you say that you're concerned with them and you request prayer for them and they're going through a fight like this and you see them getting defeated, you see that they're heading for destruction, for defeat, would it not be the thing to do and our responsibility to go over here and say, Brittany, I'm here and I'm going to help you. I'm going to fight with you and for you. Perhaps she's so weak she can't hardly get up and way over like that. And she can't fight. She's laid him down. You know what? It is our job as her friend, as the one who cares about her, as her fellow soldier, to say, I will go and I will fight in front of you. I will help you. I will go to the front line and I will carry you across if I have to. I'm not carrying you right now. I'm in heels. And carry you across the line if I have to. That's good. That's what we have to do. It is our responsibility. We have an army. If we are not helping our friends, if we're not watching them go down, we're not doing our job. But you see, when we stand up and we realize that we can fight for our friends, we can fight for our families, that we can help one another, then it's a whole different story. You see, we have an army, and side by side, we can take the enemy. We have each other. See, it's time to draw the line for our friends. We need to fight for them. We need to make sure that we're interceding. If they're bound, we need to do something about it. We don't sit there and just keep them chained up and let them stay chained. When you know that they know what the victory is, you know they've walked in the light before, you know they're going through a hard time, you don't leave them in the prison. You go break them out. Break them out. Now, you see, when there's more than one, we can do a lot of damage. All right, let's see what else I can do here. Give me some guys. Give me my 9th and 10th grade guys. Come here. Come here. Come here. All righty. Stand right there. You're good. There. You stand there. All right. So I got some of them. Now, let's see. That's okay. That's okay. I can use these. Now, if you see these guys, and they're spread apart a little bit. Give some space. Give some. And they go up, and an enemy comes against them, and they're not really fighting together. They're not really even touching each other. You know, it's pretty easy for an enemy, you know, to come up and just kind of throw them down or push them around or, sorry, anything like that, you know. Well, I couldn't do it in that, but I can do it over here anyway. So, anyway, but, you see how it's hard to go against the enemy when it's just you by yourself. You know, yes, you and God together is a majority, but how much more confidence would you have if you knew your friends had your back? See, now if you guys hooked up, let's put him, let me see. Let's put him right here. Now hook up, put your arms like this. Like that. Like that. There we go. And so then when the enemy would come, so if I come up against TJ, he's not going to go anywhere because his friends are holding him up. You know, it's harder that way. You know, it's hard to break through a front like this when you are hooked together as an army going out. You're holding up your friend. You're there for them. If he falls, no. I'm going to pick on him. Fall down. Let them hold you up. No. You hold him up. You go limp. They can still hold him up. He's not down yet. And then they can help him across the finish line. It is possible. Thanks, guys. It is possible. We need to be there for our friends. It is not right for us to stand by and watch our friends come under assault and let the enemy defeat them like that. We have a responsibility to hold up our friends and fight for them. At the Winterfest, we did this crazy thing, but anyway, I'm going to use it here anyway. And we had this fun time and stuff. We're talking about, you know, friends having each other's back and stuff, you know. How many in here has friends and you're saying, I think I've got your back. I can have your back. I watch out for my friends. Who does that? Anybody? Fight for your friends? Okay. You really do? All right. Now, see, at Winterfest, this is what we did. You have to look at them. You say, I got your back. So now look at your friends. Do it. I got your back. Look at them. Look at your friends. I got your back. I'm not going to let the enemy destroy you. When the enemy comes in against you, I want you to know I'm your friend and I care about you and I've got your back. I will be there with you. I will fight with you. You will not have to go through this alone. That is what we're supposed to do. We are supposed to have our friends back, our families back. We're supposed to be there, and we can fight for them. They don't have to stay where they are. You know, sometimes we get in a situation, I don't know how I got all over into this, but there's a reason. When our friends are going down, we don't have to stand there and watch. We can do something. We need to have their back. We need to fight for them. And you know, there's times, and I know I've been there, when you don't feel like you can fight anymore, that you fought for so long. You know, even strong Christians, we go through battles, we go through situations, and the enemy comes in so strong and he wants to take you out. His whole goal is your destruction. And there's times when you get in those places and you can't, it just feels like you can't pray anymore. You're exhausted from fighting, that it's overwhelming. But it's in those times when your friends, your brothers, and your sisters in the Lord, they come by and they say, I've got your back, Kim. I'll carry you through this. I'll fight for you. You might not can make it through this, but we'll carry you through. And that's when the victory comes through the army of our brothers and sisters Are you a member of that army? Are you a soldier in the army of the Lord, not just for you alone, but for your friends and for your family and your loved ones? Are you that?